In the heart of Nigeria, two neighboring communities, Ijebu and Oko, had coexisted peacefully for generations, bound by shared customs and traditions. Their lands were fertile, but it was the recent discovery of rich mineral deposits along their border that ignited an unforeseen conflict. The initial news came from a mining company eager to extract the minerals. Their survey teams identified the resources as lying mostly beneath Ijebu territory, but encroaching significantly into Oko's land. Both communities saw the potential for wealth, jobs, and development. However, they also sensed an impending conflict over the right to claim and exploit the resources. Tensions rose when Ijebu leaders held a community meeting and decided to enter a partnership with the mining company, believing they had the legitimate claim. They invited Oko leaders to join the venture, but Oko's leaders refused, arguing that the minerals were as much theirs as Ijebu's. The refusal quickly escalated into heated exchanges and accusations of betrayal. As the conflict intensified, youth from both communities began to take sides. The Ijebu youths formed vigilante groups to protect their territory, while Oko youths organized protests against what they saw as an encroachment on their land. Rumors spread of sabotage, with each side claiming that the other was attempting to destroy mining equipment or intimidate workers. In the wake of rising hostilities, local leaders tried to mediate, but their efforts were undermined by the growing mistrust. A peace summit was called in a neutral village where both sides could voice their grievances. However, the meeting devolved into chaos when a dispute arose over the boundaries, leading to a violent clash that left several injured. News of the violence caught the attention of the state government, which dispatched security forces to the area. However, their arrival was met with suspicion, as both communities feared that the government might side with Ijebu, who had more influence and connections. The presence of armed forces only heightened the tensions, and skirmishes erupted sporadically, threatening to engulf the entire region. In a bid for resolution, a respected elder from a nearby town proposed a traditional arbitration process, urging both sides to return to their roots. This included community dialogue where grievances could be aired and solutions sought without resorting to violence. Reluctantly, both communities agreed to this method, realizing that their conflict was only breeding more suffering. Over several weeks, through discussions guided by the elder, Ijebu and Oko began to understand each other's perspectives. They acknowledged the deep cultural ties they had and the shared history that had once united them. Slowly, they built a foundation for cooperation, proposing to share the benefits of the mineral resources. This included agreeing on a fair revenue sharing model and ensuring that both communities would have representatives in any joint ventures. Eventually, the agreement led to the formation of a cooperative that included members from both communities. They established protocols for environmental protection, local hiring practices, and investment in community projects, ensuring that both Ijebu and Oko would benefit equitably. The path to peace was not without its challenges, but the initial violence had served as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed and division. Through dialogue and mutual respect, Ijebu and Oko not only resolved their conflict, but also emerged stronger, united by a shared purpose and a commitment to their future together.